Hey everyone, welcome to Chuck's Guitar Geekery. Today I'm finally going to do a demo slash review of this 2019 Gibson Les Paul 60s that my wife surprised me with a few months ago. I've now spent a couple months with this guitar and I feel like it's time I'm finally familiar with it. I've put it through its paces. I can do a honest review on this guitar now. In all reality, my wife surprised me with this one, but she said it's for our son, who was just born. So one day, this will be his. I'm just merely holding on to it for the meantime. Breaking it in, if you will. So as far as fit and finish on this guitar, the finish I would say was flawless. I mean, I might have some fingerprints on it now, you can see, because I've actually been playing it, because guitars are meant to be played. And I'm too lazy to memorize the specs or have them printed out in front of me to regurgitate to you, so I will have them flashing across the screen now. That out of the way, the finish I would say was flawless when I got it. I couldn't find any imperfections in it. Fretwork up and down the neck feels great. There aren't any dead frets. The only adjustment I've made to this guitar is I actually did lower the bridge slightly from where it was, and it was probably set up for standard tuning. I tuned down half step, but this still has the factory strings on it, and I'd say it stays in tune. I'd give it a 7 out of 10 on tuning stability. If anything, I have 2 critiques of this guitar. The nut is a little rough on the edge on this side up here. I'll try to do a close-up picture of it to put in afterwards. This B string has a rattle to it. I'm pretty sure it's coming from the bridge, so I don't know if the saddle just needs to be a little graphite in it, or if it's just a bad saddle. It kind of buzzes a bit open, but it also buzzes as I go up the neck, so that tells me it's coming from the saddle side. So that will be something I will address. Also, another thing I forgot is this fretboard is fairly dry, so I can't find any of my fret oil, so I need to find that somewhere in my mess of stuff, and I need to condition this fretboard. So Gibson, you need to oil your necks before you send these out. But aside from that, it plays amazing. It's so comfortable to play. It's heavy as hell. You almost get what you pay for just in the lumber alone. Maybe. And the finish on this, it's not overly flamey. I think they consider it a AA flame, so there really isn't much flame at all, but it does have some nice grain in there. It's subtle. And then this bourbon burst, it's also subtle, so it's enough of my yakking. Let me jump into some sounds, because to me that's what matters the most with the guitar, is how does it sound, as well as how does it play. So I'll start clean. I'm using a Mesa Boogie Studio 22 Caliber Plus, set on the clean channel, kind of cranked, then line out from that going into an impulse response of a B-type 1x12 speaker matched with a SM57. And then I'll kick on I have a Wampler Pinnacle distortion pedal I'll kick on. So. Okay, take that back. On tuning stability, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Maybe a 5 out of 10. That darn G string. It's always the G string. Never fails to be the G string. But anyways, I forgot to show you the issue with the B string and all of that. So I'll compare it to the E and the G string, and you'll hear a rattle in there, I think. So there you have it, the good and the bad on the 2019 Gibson Les Paul Standard 60s. For the price tag on this thing, that B string shouldn't be like that, and honestly, I've hardly played this guitar clean, so I didn't notice it at first, so I might try to make some adjustments on my own, see if I can remedy that, because I'd rather not send this back if I don't have to, because otherwise I like it. You know, there's a little blemish on the nut on the side here. Anyways, please be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on my social media links below, and I'll have affiliate links for both eBay and Amazon in case for anything you're going to shop for on there. If you use those links, I get a little kickback. It doesn't cost you an extra penny. It'll help this channel provide more free content to you, because I'm not getting paid for this. In fact, Gibson might be mad at me for the issues I had with this guitar. So anyways, till next time, cheers.